All right, so today we have Kelsi Davies, who is known on social media as a singer, actor, and psychic medium. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Well, thank you. So let's begin by talking more about your recently released single, September 10th. How excited were you to release this track out into the world?
I'm so excited. I was really nervous because it just digs into trauma and it digs into a lot of betrayal with someone that I once knew. And I don't know, people don't get too happy if you make art out of a situation that you've been through, but it's art. And I hope that people can realize that it helps other people and other people who have gone through the same things and things with just people who don't like your success or people who wish ill on you. There's always going to be people who try to tear you down, but it's all about just standing up for yourself and just being the highest version of you. And so yeah, I've been nervous, lots of therapy releasing this, but I'm really excited and everyone's really resonating with it and loving it. So that's why I made it.
Yeah, awesome. So I was told that the track was inspired by an experience on your birthday that pushed you to the path of spiritual awakening. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes. So on the night of my birthday, I had someone who was a childhood friend, and I don't know, I've kind of found myself in this cycle. Like sometimes we go through these karmic cycles, I think, where you need to just learn to protect your boundaries and to protect yourself. And I found myself in the same cycle of this person who would get really angry when they would drink and they would ruin many events, like especially birthdays, really targeted my birthday a couple times, so it wasn't a huge surprise to me, but they just really started belittling me and degrading me and just making me have a panic attack and screaming at me on my birthday of all days. So every year now I have to think about, what happened, and I just kind of wanted to take my birthday back in some way. So like anyone would, so I don't know. We've really worked hard. Camana Vago wrote and produced this song along with Jesse Page and myself. We all worked really hard on this song. And my friend Jesse knew the whole situation. So she just helped me put it together in such a beautiful way. And I'm just so grateful to have people that are here with me working on this because I can't imagine doing this alone.
Sure, definitely. Now, a music video is scheduled to release on August 4th. What can you tell us about that?
Yes, so I'm really excited. It's directed by Kira Gardner. She is so talented. Her dad is Tony Gardner. He does all the Chucky dolls for the movies, and like he is just a really awesome special effects person in the industry. But she's been really killing this video. It's just once you see it, you're just gonna be blown away. I saw a final cut of it, and not a final cut actually. I saw like a uh what's it called, a pre-cut, just one of the cuts of
Kind
it,
of a
and I just
preview.
started crying. Yeah, like a preview of it, and it wasn't even finished, and I just started crying because she just captured how I felt that night so beautifully and how it just kind of pulled me into this just void of toxicity and almost have like an ego death in a way of just like, what am I doing here? Who am I? Why? Like just disassociation. So she really captured it all so beautifully, and I'm just so excited to share it.
Oh, cool. So why release it now and not wait until September 10th?
Yeah, I don't want this person to ruin another birthday. I just
Fair
don't
enough.
want, I'm like, we were supposed to release it earlier, but then we decided to just go full blown on this video. And I'm really glad that we waited. But I wanted to take my birthday back before my birthday, like I didn't want to have another birthday where this person is like, has an energy with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough, definitely.
Yeah.
So this is your fourth music single. How would you say you are evolving as a musical artist now?
I am just still learning. I'm really learning and growing. And before I would have people write the music and stuff, but this time I was able to, like, they definitely wrote a majority of it, but I was able to add some lyrics and add some things. And really, it gave me a really emotional point of singing, because that's like what makes you a great singer too, is when you put all your emotions in it. And I was like, my other songs are super fun and they're super awesome, but this one was just like able to show my vocal range, and I've been taking singing lessons, so I think that people will be able to see my improvement as an artist.
Definitely. What do you always hope audiences take away from your music?
Personal experiences. I just feel like if you share those, people won't feel as alone, because in situations like that, or you just feel so alone and you feel so vulnerable. And it's just nice to have artists coming out with such vulnerable songs to share with other people, so they know, like, oh my gosh, I relate to this. I'm not alone. I can get through this. This person got through it. So can I. So that's the most beautiful part of all of it.
Definitely. Do you have any aspiration to put out a full EP or an album someday?
One day I really do want to. I just got the chills. I'm like, I don't know if that's confirmation or what, but
Down in the
but
universe.
yeah, the universe, they're like, okay, do it. But I definitely, if I have the opportunity, I would love to do that for sure.
Oh, awesome. And you have also appeared in a couple short films as well as several commercials. Do you have plans to do any more acting right now?
Yeah, so with the SAG after strike, I'm definitely waiting. I don't want to go do that because I definitely support the whole writers strike and the actors strike. So I'm just focused on social media right now, and releasing what we've filmed previously. And yeah, but in the future, if everything works out with the strike, then yes, I'm all in.
Awesome. Yes. Well, outside of music and acting, you have made your mark on social media with your paranormal content, which is my absolute favorite thing about you. Because you know me, I'm into ghost hunting, I'm into spiritual, paranormal stuff. I told you this the last time we talked. So, for our viewers and readers, can you tell us like when you realized that you had these psychic abilities?
Yeah, so my psychic stuff, I thought so my whole life I thought that things were normal. I think I was born with the psychic part of me just opened up a lot more. And it runs in my family. I didn't find that out till like a couple years ago, but I would always just see people differently. I would know things. I would have really good intuition about things. I don't know, I would see like color around people sometimes, and I thought it was normal, like flashes of like their aura and stuff like that. And I never thought it was different. And I would have these intense dreams of all these geometrical shapes and entities and like beings visiting me. And I would just see shadows and see things that I thought everyone saw.
Yeah.
So then I realized, I was like, oh, I might be a little bit more opened up than some people. So that's when I started really exploring it. And this year I've just had this crazy spiritual journey. And it really stemmed from the night of my birthday. That night, I think I had an ego death that night, and something just propelled me on. I was already spiritual, but that just like pushed me on to a whole other level.
Yes, definitely, yes. Well, what made you want to create social media content and share your gift with share your gift with the world?
Yeah, I wanted, again, people to just know they're not alone, they're not crazy. Like, I felt crazy for a while because I didn't realize it wasn't normal, So I just want people to know that if you do have gifts or senses, or you've seen things or experienced things, other people have too. And I try to catch as much of it as I can on camera. So you're just like, it's right here. Here's the proof.
Yeah. And now you've kind of made it your mission to connect loved ones with their deceased relatives and kind of show followers that not all spirits are evil and scary, right?
Yes, yeah. There's just so much that we don't realize about the universe in general. It's just there's so much more, and there's so much love in the universe. There's so much light, but there is also darkness. But it's like there's both. It's not just all evil. If there was all evil here, the world would be even more evil than, it would just not be a great place. Like there is light in this world at least. So
Definitely. And some of your most popular videos features a doll named Lola. So for our viewers, who is Lola and how did you acquire the doll?
Yeah, so Lola is my haunted doll. She's actually around the corner right now. This is Santo's right here. He's a haunted statue that's
Okay.
new. He's just chilling. He
I was
doesn't
kind
he's
of
kind
looking at that, like I was kind of seeing, like feeling like a little energy towards that direction. Like, what is that?
I know. Yeah, he doesn't really like being on camera, so he like, I don't know. He kind of creeps me out. But Lola's like a very, very friendly, very powerful spirit of a woman who died when she was 18 years old of the Spanish flu. And she attached to this doll, and I don't know, there's something with the doll that people just love. Even at meet and greets and stuff, I'll have people hold the doll and their face just changes. They're like, my anxiety just went away, or I feel lighter, or I feel tingly. Like people just have this, I don't know, she's powerful. There's something about her.
Yeah. Well, the last time we spoke, you said that she didn't really like being on camera much. Has her attitude kind of changed towards that?
Yes, it has changed. She definitely understands now. I think she just wanted me to like understand, like, you need to respect me. I'm a person too. Like, don't
Yeah.
just think of me as an object you can put on camera whenever you want, you know. But now she's never had a problem with it. I haven't had my videos get deleted all of a sudden. So
She's
we've
embracing
definitely grown with our
the
relationship.
fame. She's embracing the
Yeah.
fame.
Yeah, yeah, she loves it. I mean, it's crazy.
That's awesome. Now, also the last time we spoke, I asked you if you could kind of sense anything with me through the call, and you said you felt a warm grandmotherly energy. So, are you still picking that up on my end?
I am.
Are you?
Every time. Yeah, some people just have an energy with them, and I usually just associate it with more of a feminine energy or masculine, like, you know, but you definitely do have someone looking over you all the time. They're with you always. It's beautiful.
That's very comforting to hear. Great. I love. Seriously, that makes me feel a lot very calming. That makes me
Yes.
a calm sense. Yeah. So, anyways,
Yes.
what do you say to those who believe that the paranormal is kind of just a hoax and they don't really believe in it?
I think that as the world awakens, people are going to start seeing things more. And I think that people are going to realize, like, even with the UFO stuff coming out now and that whole meeting where everyone was like, oh, that's fake. Now it's like, no, it's real. We have non-human bodies like here, like it's going to be kind of like that. I think everyone's just kind of going to wake up. And if you don't believe in it, I mean, keep an open mind is all I gotta say, because some things might shock you.
Exactly, definitely. Now, I
Yeah.
also love that you visit and explore haunted locations and you film those pieces. Which has been your most haunted and most terrifying?
The Hill House.
Hill
I
House.
have not been the same since. And every time I go to a haunted location, I don't know, I have like this fear that I didn't have before. Because there are dark things. There's definitely things, and the Hill House just confirmed that in a very aggressive way for me too, that there are a lot of dark things that we just don't even realize. And yeah, that house and that video, like even editing it, I had to go to therapy
Oh,
after because I had to stop editing. I couldn't edit after a certain time. Took
mm,
me a while to get that video out because it traumatized me.
yeah, yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
And where are some places you would like to visit?
I want to go all around the world. I want to go to the pyramids. I just had this whole past life regression during my enlightenment in Costa Rica where I remembered being in Egypt, and I remembered like being in power of some sort. I had this whole, it was really, really intense and crazy. And I saw these Egyptian hieroglyphics everywhere, and it was just wild. So I definitely want to go to Egypt and just other ancient temples and ancient places around the world.
That's awesome. So maybe that was kind of like a past life or something like that.
Yes. Yeah. I just got the chills again. Oh, yeah. Yep.
So, for anyone who wants to do some kind of ghost exploring or ghost hunting, what advice can you offer?
Be careful. Just always protect your energy. Make sure you're going in with the right intentions and you're going in with the right energy. Even if you, I don't know, I went into a haunted antique shop the other day and I didn't like say, don't touch me, don't harm me. Like I didn't put my intentions out and I did get scratched.
Okay.
So always protect your energy. Otherwise they will do things. And I did not like that.
Yeah, I bet. Jeez,
Yeah.
that's scary to think about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Just be careful.
always be careful. You don't want to get into something that you don't know much about. I would like say do your research about it. And yeah, just don't be stupid, honestly.
Yeah, yeah, I've been stupid. I get it. I get it, guys. But just like please take my experiences and use them to like protect yourself.
Don't taunt the spirits.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
Please don't.
Like, I've listened to so many paranormal podcasts, and there's been stories of people who have like just made fun of the spirit or taunted them, and which is acting just crazy, and bad results have happened. So again, just don't be
Yeah,
like
just be careful.
that. Well, because of your social media fame, you were a featured creator and panelist at this year's VidCon, and you previously participated as a panelist at Playlist Live. What were those experiences like?
They were just so surreal and so incredible. And just to be on a panel with, people that I've watched and looked up to is just like so it made me cry. I cried on stage because it was just like so surreal to have like people who watch me and people who like I've idolized right there on stage with me, who I'm just like, it's just so cool. And I'm just so grateful for these opportunities.
For sure. And now offering another piece of advice, a lot of people want to do some kind of social media um, content these days. What advice can you offer for up and coming creators?
Always be consistent. Never ever give up, no matter what. People will try to sabotage you, people will try to tear you down, and it's always lonely at the top is the best statement that I've heard. It's so true though. As you grow, you'll find out who your real friends are, and it'll feel lonely, but just don't give up and always be true to yourself.
Awesome. Solid advice. Are you still doing your podcast, Intoxicated, where you and guests talk about conspiracies, ghost experiences, mysteries?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's going on.
Good. When do you drop episodes?
I'm doing it as much as I can. We do it semi-weekly. I try to do it every couple weeks, but I do travel a lot, so it's very hard for me to like do it all at once, but I'll do them whenever I'm able to. So
Okay.
every couple Thursdays is usually when we try to release one.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Kelsey, what are some future goals you hope to accomplish with your career and platform?
Yeah, I just hope to keep growing and keep a positive community and just spread love because I feel like the world just needs it right now. That's to spread love and light and just to open people's minds and help with this mass awakening, because that's why I believe I'm here as well. And to just share my journey, and hopefully I can get more into acting in the future and get more into singing and wherever the universe takes me. I'm just rolling with it. Honestly, I'm just like, let's go. Let's let's do this.
Awesome. Love it. All right, Kelsey. Well, how can one stay up to date with you?
Yeah, so I have a YouTube, it's Kelsi Davies, and then my TikTok, Threads, Twitter, Instagram, it's all Kelsi Davies with 2 I's and 2 S's at the end.
Okay, perfect. Then before we wrap up, are there any other upcoming projects or anything else you would like to mention or plug at this time?
I am working on a tarot card deck. I'm designing every single card
Okay.
on my own. So I'm really excited because I also do art too. I just,
Okay.
whatever happens, I just do it, I also do graphic design art. So I've been working on a tarot card deck. So we're releasing Lola plush toys soon.
Oh, okay. They're not going to be haunted as well, are they?
I hope not. Not to my knowledge.
You'll be sending this little Lola army out into the world.
I know. Hopefully it's like good though.
So, all right, fantastic.